Greetings, I am the Wizard Ozibuko, your guiding light into the 21st century and the end times, and welcome to my dungeon. The only time you see me in my dungeon is when I have very special guests only, and today is no exception. My very special guest for today is, and my special guest is the one and only two-time ECPW World Heavyweight Champion, commercial model, a horror movie actor, and one of the stars of the Golden Globe Award-winning movie titled The Wrestler with Mickey Rourke and Marissa Tomei, the one and only, the re-inforcer, Andrew Anderson. Andrew Anderson, thank you for coming to my dungeon. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine, Wiz.
A lot has been going on with Andrew Anderson. Now, to start off, how were you introduced to professional wrestling initially?
Initially?
How did it work out? I mean, how did it go?
Initially. Well, I was bouncing in a bar.
Okay.
I ran into Jimmy Superfly Snuka, literally. I was throwing out a drunk, and he was coming in with a little chubby dummy named the Metal Maniac. Oh, brother. So they came in the bar, and Jimmy saw me dump this guy, and he proceeded to say, "I want to talk to you." And he talked to me, and before you know it, he brought me to Gino Caruso's East Coast Pro Wrestling, and the rest is history.
So you were trained by Gino Caruso, East Coast Professional Wrestling.
I was trained by Gino Caruso,
Yeah.
the Kodiak Bear,
Okay.
Jimmy Superfly Snuka,
And that.
Nikolai Volkov,
Okay.
to name a few. And I took various classes over the years when I was starting out in the mid to late 90s. Trained somewhat WCW at the Power Plant with Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
Okay.
And, Sergeant Buddy Lee Parker. Sarge gets a lot of credit. And
That's how you were introduced. And that is on Beverwick Road in Lake Hiawatha, New Jersey.
North Beverwick Road.
Oh, jeez. North Beverwick Road, the East Coast Professional Wrestling School, one of the primary schools in the Northeast, one of the biggest, most popular schools.
How come his jaw doesn't move? You gotta get along with the jaw to go.
Yeah. Well, how do you like the goblet? Pretty cool, right?
Dollar store special, 99 cents.
The rascal. Well, you know who.
Plastic skull, straight from Dr. Mobogo's laboratory. You can have one for only 99.9 cents.
You know who wears 99-cent outfits? Is that Doug DeVito? It looks like he robbed a corpse, or he robbed Goodwill Industries. Or
I got to tell you a funny story about Doug DeVito. Doug DeVito actually had some bad teeth at a time, and so he had really bad teeth, and he went to the dentist, and the dentist said for dentures it would cost him about anywhere between $2 to $3 grand. So the next day, Doug decides to get it in his head, to expedite his dentures. How do you think he expedited his dentures?
Like Ralph Crandom?
No hippopotamus teeth either. He went straight to the local funeral home and asked for any leftovers.
Oh my God! Hey, is it possible to get titanium shark's teeth as caps? Could you imagine what a fantastic weapon that would make?
How do you turn a fox into an elephant?
How?
You marry her.
Oh, that's another thing. This man can do stand-up comedy, stand-up comedy, similar to Bobby Heenan. He's very witty. He's very
witty.
witty.
He can do it sitting down.
See, he's sitting down and he's doing sitting down comedy. Now, rolling ahead in your career as a professional wrestler. Now, as far as the part in the movie, now before you got the part in the movie The Wrestler with Mickey Rourke and Marissa Tomei.
Before I got the part in the movie,
you did horror movie.
Yes, but
Cinema Sky Productions.
Cinema Sky Productions, Creepy Tales. I did.
You were a werewolf.
Yes, I was. I was in the redo of Dawn of the Dead. Filmed in Canada. Did a couple of things, a couple of commercials. A GE commercial where I played a Viking rowing a boat.
You would have made a good Thor in the new movie.
I would have made a great Thor. Actually, I always wanted to be Sabretooth in the X-Men movies, but they got that guy, Lee Shriver, or whatever his name is.
Yeah, I noticed all the superheroes look like average men. They're not jacked up. They're not real big. All of them.
No. And
I don't know.
Hugh Jackman's way too tall to be Wolverine. I'm sorry. And no, Dave Logan, you can't be Wolverine either. No.
Yeah, Brock Lesnar would have made also a good.
Brock Lesnar would actually probably make a good like a Thing or an Abomination or something like that. He would have been great in that kind of role. A Juggernaut, you know what I'm saying? Had a little CGI around him, and you know, he's definitely an impressive physique.
Now, after the horror movies,
I tore my knee.
You tore the ACL.
My ACL. I had knee surgery after the horror movies and the wrestling. They turned me from a heel to a baby face, and I tore my ACL, and then the wonderful Dr. Alberta out of Hackensack University Medical Center fixed my knee. My very good friend Chris Ford, a.k.a. Dangerous Devon Storm, a.k.a. Crowbar.
Crowbar from WCW, right?
Provided the physical therapy, which got me back into action with a little help from Danny Jamundo Inferno, who was working with him at the time. So they took the time out.
And he's a certified physical therapist.
Yes, Chris
it's not
is.
like the physical therapy I would say a Mad Dog Bashan would apply.
Chris is excellent. Chris is
he's
excellent.
He's really surreal.
And they got me back in the ring, and here I am. Then, before you know it, I'm in the Wrestler. I'm doing this. I'm doing that.
Now,
Skittles commercial.
He did a Skittles commercial. Now, who tipped you off about the Wrestler? Was that Mr. Caruso?
Yes, Gino took me to the.
They called him, and then he thought
they saw me at Wayne PAL building at a wrestling show where I actually was wrestling Gino, and they liked it, and they wanted me, and yeah. So I got on in the movie The Wrestler.
And well, of course, you could see the movie and see Andrew Anderson speaking several times, and you can also see the photos of him and Mickey Rourke.
Why don't I have a hat?
A hat?
A wizard hat.
I have a court jester hat.
I don't want to be the court
What
jester.
about a crown, a king's crown?
I don't want a crown.
You don't want to be coronated?
I want to be a wizard. I'll be a warlock.
You could be my evil assistant.
I don't want to be Quasimodo, Igor.
No, not that kind of assistant. You'll be like the henchman that goes out and
I don't want to be a henchman.
all right, you want to be magical.
I want to be mystical.
Mystical?
Magical.
Is this leading up to a Lucky Charms commercial?
No.
You know, poor Sheamus. They were really busting him seriously at the beginning. I felt bad for him. You know, with his skin tone and everything, his red hair.
He's really quite pale, isn't he? He's
Yeah,
really quite
but
pale.
you know, I mean, the stuff some wrestlers had to put up with. Now, speaking of wrestlers, now we already know.
Well, if you're working for WWE, you're not a wrestler now. You're an entertainer. Don't call them wrestlers anymore. No.
They're entertainers.
Entertainers, strictly entertainers.
No longer the Worldwide Wrestling Federation for.
The world has changed. I had a hair in my eye.
Yeah. Well, the funny thing about a hair in your eye, even if you have a lash, it feels like somebody's thumb is in there or a fist. Now,
I had that too. Thumb in the eye.
Thumb in the eye.
Thumb in the eye.
Now, things have really worked out quite well for you.
Yes.
I don't know. You know, it's a long time coming. I'm happy for you and everything. Now, speaking of wrestling, now Tough Enough. In your opinion, do you think a lot of the kids did not come prepared, or they should not have joined Tough Enough to begin with?
Don't watch it.
Because they were out of shape.
Don't watch it. No comment.
Okay. Well, to be honest with you, I'm a TNA, or now it's called Impact, fan. I don't really like WWE or Vince McMahon at all.
I don't watch it.
He doesn't favor the older legends.
No.
He disrespects the older legends. He wants all kids.
Yeah.
Basically.
It's different. It's not the product that I grew up watching. It's not the product that I dreamed of being involved with. And it's just something that, you know.
You think it's possible that Vince has kids because he pays them cheaper?
I have no clue. No comment.
No comment. Okay. Well, you're in the business, and I don't blame you. I don't blame you for not giving it.
It's not what. It's not. I don't watch it.
Yeah.
I don't watch it.
You're a very busy man. Oh, do you want to say something about promoting your next trip?
My next
trip. Most important thing of all. Guess what?
June 8th to the 18th, I will be in Lagos. Actually, Lagos, Nigeria, and Abuja, Nigeria, to promote the UPWF and I will be teaming with Demolition Axe as the newest member of Demolition. And yes, I'll be in Africa. The Anderson Magical Mystery Tour goes into Africa.
Wow.
And
who's going to be with you? There's a lot of.
Yep. Let's see. Shelton Benjamin, Bobby Lashley, Val Venus.
Wow.
The Powers of Pain, the Barbarian and the Warlord. Barb, I love you very much. It's one of my dear friends. And Kevin Sullivan.
Wow.
Let's see, who else? The Masked Superstar.
The Masked
The Masked
Superstar.
Superstar will be there. Demolition Axe will be there.
Wow.
Masked Superstar and Demolition Axe in the building at the same time. Who would have thought?
That's right. James Pirana Madonna did a little promo with the Masked Superstar. I remember when he wrestled Bob Backlund, and it was in Madison Square Garden. The
Madison
legend.
Square Garden, yep.
Yeah, from the 1980s.
And there will also be my good friend, the Detonator, Rick Fuller.
Okay, remember him.
Rick
sure.
Fuller will be there, as well as the Merengue Warrior.
Merengue
Little
Warrior.
masked Mexican dude.
He actually combines Latin dancing with wrestling, sort of like a merengue style kung fu.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, he like you remember when Chief Jay.
Now all we need is a big fat guy wearing a bus driver's outfit, and he can go and dance Miss Manicotti dance.
Manicotti, Honeymooners fan. Yeah, well, it's like Chief Jay Strongbow. The madder he got, the faster he did the Indian war dance. Well, in the case of merengue.
No, that was just actually, I think that was more like a delayed time-release caffeine pill for him.
Yeah, the Merengue Warrior is, it sounds real exciting. I hope everybody does. I hope nobody gets sick on his trip. And
Benny Hill?
You know, I was Benny Hill. Well, the old man probably looks this way now.
Yeah, he's probably, yeah.
God rest his
6
soul.
feet under.
Benny Hill's dead too.
Yeah.
You know, I forgot my pendulum. I was gonna dabble in the occult and
No cult with me.
I totally forgot
No dabbling.
because I did it with Frankie Flo and the thing was spinning like a helicopter.
Oh, Frankie Flo will make you spin like a helicopter. He puts a spin on things. Woo!
But this trip.
You
This
just
trip,
burped.
No, I didn't
The
burp.
wizard burped. What
No,
the hell
it was
did you eat? What did you eat?
Kishka, blood sausage.
Ugh, figures.
But it wasn't
all this
me.
shit over here. You're eating blood sausage.
But so great. You have a wonderful trip.
Yes.
And what date is this when you actually leave?
We're leaving on June 8th out of JFK to June 18th.
And you're landing twice?
No, we're straight through.
Straight through to Nigeria. Is Kamala coming or no?
No, he's from Uganda. He sings the blues. Kamala sings the blues. Look up on YouTube. Kamala sings the blues.
Yeah.
And Jimmy Sugar Bear Harris singing the blues.
You know, George Steele is actually very witty and very intelligent. I've heard him talk up a storm on.
He's got funky
on-
eyebrows. So does Ox Baker. Ox Baker,
Yeah.
he could poke you in the eye with those eyebrows before you even enters the room.
Well, he made it kind of like Satan when he was in his heyday.
I just saw Ox at the May 7th Jimmy Snuka birthday bash, which was a lot of fun. Seeing the Honky Tonk Man, Mr. USA Tony Atlas, and the Nigerian
He
Nightmares.
still lives way up in New England.
Yes, he does. It was in Maine.
In Maine.
Yep.
Yeah, and Snooker's daughter's doing
Yep.
very well with the WWE.
Deuce and Domino, his son Deuce was there, and Cliff Compton was there, his tag team partner, Domino, and Dawn Marie, Tom Brandy, The Patriot, Nikolai Volkov. Always a pleasure to see Nikolai. And Bill Apter. Bill Apter was there.
How was Sabu? You ever meet him?
Sabu wasn't there. No, yeah, I met Sabu a few times.
From Michigan, I think.
You know, he wasn't at that show. No.
Yeah, Bill Alfonso was a real pisser with ECW, but you know, it's the wrestling is just continuously evolving and changing, and unfortunately,
I think wrestling is actually devolving. It's
de-evolution.
entertainment now.
Yeah.
Tell that to my back.
Yeah, I know. People are under the impression that mat, that mat is like a trampoline.
There's only
but it's
one thing
not.
left for me to do now.
What's that?
Porn.
Porn.
Thunderballs Anderson.
Thunderballs Anderson.
Thunderballs
You've heard of
Anderson.
Thunderlips with Hulk Hogan? Thunderballs. Right here.
Thunderballs.
Thunderballs Anderson.
I got balls that can break the walls. What's that?
It's like kind of like a phallic a phallic-looking symbol.
Is this what the wizard brings to the ring?
It's quite formidable.
It's formidable. Is there a knife in
Yes,
here?
there is. There's a sword in here.
There is.
Made in Pakistan.
Yeah, you get cut up and shot by the time you unscrew this motherfucker out of there.
Hold on.
You already took 10 bullets. You got hacked up by a kid with a freaking paperclip.
Oh, here we go.
Ah, yes. Look at this. Children of night, come play with my shish kebab stick.
I don't eat wine. I don't drink wine. Now, Peter Lorre, he was the one who went, Andrew Anderson, you found yourself a new toy.
Andrew
He sounded like that.
He did.
Peter Lorre.
Peter Lorre.
This guy does it all. I'm telling you.
Peter Lorre.
With the acting, the commercials, the horror movies. I don't know how they did that. Remember the old spaghetti westerns when the guy walks into the barbershop and he says, "How much for a bath? How much for a bath and a shave?" It was 75 cents.
Go to Doug DeVito's hair salon and say, "Hey, how much for a bath and a shave?" Doug pulls out the jacuzzi and gets naked in with you.
And there's always a midget in the old westerns. They used to fill up the the metallic tub, with buckets, a bucket brigade with hot
The
water.
little Mexican midget, Herb Villicious. He played that role.
Hervé Villechaize?
Hervey.
Yeah, Hervey. They're playing, boss. He committed. I heard he filmed his suicide.
Did he film it?
Yeah,
Really?
that's what I heard. He filmed his suicide. He had an illness.
Not so Fantasy Island.
No. But
Is it on YouTube?
no, the actual suicide.
Yeah.
No. But
Lost
he
in
did.
Antiquity?
He did film it. James was quite funny. James Perron-Madonna was quite funny when he was making fun of
I know him.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I know him.
You know that guy?
Yeah.
My coworker. Arnold Schwarzenegger's situation with the mistress.
She's foul.
She
was foul.
Mildred Pena.
Mildred. I love you, Mildred.
Maria Schreiber.
Mildred Maria Schreiber. I will call my director, Paul Verhoeven, and he will film a new movie called Arnold Bangs a Pig.
Well, he must have told Mildred Pena.
He must have fed her plates and plates of Wiener Schnitzel in a trough.
She was pulling on his knockwurst.
Knockwurst.
And he must have told Mildred Pena, Maria Schreiber, like James said, Maria Schreiber, go bye-bye. Just come as he here to my bed,
Maria Schreiber, don't worry about her. She's a Kennedy. Don't worry about her. Because we will just... Mildred, play with my Pena.
Play with my bratwurst. They're used to philandering men,
Yes.
the Kennedy women, right?
Kennedys, yes. She should be used to it. Sorry, Maria.
Philandering, it's a funny word. Debauchery is a funny word.
Debauchery.
There's a lot of funny words.
Funny words.
Cahoots. I don't know. Anyway.
Gorguts?
Gugoots? No, that's a Sicilian squash.
Hey, Guguzzo.
Yeah,
The great Gorguzzo, remember him?
Was that your friend Tony?
Tony Senator's
Tony
friend.
Senator's
Gorguts.
That was Lou Gugoots, the exterminator.
Lou Gorguts. Lou Gorguts. Tony Stranzo. Let's talk about Tony Stranzo.
He's
Tony
playing.
Stranzo.
He's playing.
He's playing with his cock.
No, he's playing at a private part.
Yeah, with his pants.
Pantaloons.
Pantaloons. He's playing.
Okay, listen. You're a very busy man. I realize that. You have to probably go train. But listen, it was a pleasure having you on the show. The re-inforcer, Andrew Anderson, one of the stars of the Golden Globe Award-winning movie The Wrestler, character actor, a commercial model, bon vivant, whatever the hell that means. And
My new Fiberama commercial. Look up Fiberama. See me. Look up beating up an indestructible awning in the ring. The irresistible object meets the irresistible force.
Is Fiberama like Metamucil, or what exactly is Fiberama?
No. It's a plastic material that is like plexiglass. It's virtually indestructible, and if you see the commercial, you'll find out if it takes.
Maybe it's like a
Can
polymer.
stand up to the test that the re-inforcer throws on it.
Maybe it's a form of polymer. There's a company called Cold Steel that makes these polymer weapons that could smash a cinder block to smithereens.
Yes, and there's another company called Colin Steel that they have this man who shoots steel balls out of his ass and smashes tanks.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Maybe they can fit him with titanium serrated shark's teeth.
Does Brian Slate have a neck?
Yeah. It's just he's so muscular from all the powerlifting. It's hard to Let's see.
I thought when he tried to become a wrestler, he took a pile driver and just never recovered.
No, you used to pick on the poor guy and call him a rock'em sock'em robot. Remember that? For those of you young people that you wouldn't know what this is, but it's an ancient game. You know, like Mousetrap and Etch and Sketch and all that, Mr. Potato Head. But that was when Mr. Potato Head looked like a potato. Now he looks like a football. You know?
It looks like everything. It looks like Spider-Man. It looks like
yeah, it had nooks and crannies, just like a potato. But anyway,
they're gonna have a Jenna Jameson, Mrs. Potato Head.
Speaking of Jenna Jameson, remember when William Shatner had her on during his movie Raw Nerve, and he kept on Shatner kept on going like this to the riding crop because they like equestrian riding, and he kept on stroking it.
Yeah, he wanted to stroke something. Looking at Jenna Jameson, I want to stroke something.
You know, I think there should be a new show with William Shatner and Adam West. Wouldn't that be dynamic?
That would be dynamic. A dynamic duo.
Yeah.
2 overactors.
From a nursing home, maybe.
Oh, no, they're great. Adam West is cool, but William Shatner's awesome. I love Captain Kirk. Nobody liked Captain Kirk.
That's true. And
T.J. Hooker.
And I'm still looking for the authentic three-dimensional
Kingdom of the
chessboard.
Spiders.
You know,
The Devil's Reign.
He fooled around with
like 30,000 feet. That was another movie he did.
Didn't he fool around with most of the women on that series?
God bless him.
Good for him.
Covered in green body paint. That's the way to go.
Yeah, he did, from what I understand. But
anyway, Ozzy Bucco, thank you for having me.
The Gorn ship.
The Gorn.
To the captain of the Gorn ship. Before I forget.
Yes.
One of my favorite. Now the Gorn went like this. I shall be merciful.
Yes,
he moved real slow.
The great Gorn.
There's never been a Gorn wrestler.
No, Uncle Guts.
There's so many gimmicks out there. You know, when I was in Salem, Massachusetts, there was an independent circuit promotion. They had Lobster Man. I swear. There was a guy named Lobster Man with the fake claws. Now, that's pathetic.
Jimmy Madonna had lobsters once. Crabs, crayfish, even shrimp cocktails.
He had many exotic pets.
No, I'm talking about his pants.
In his pantaloons?
Yeah.
No, he's quite sanitary.
Is he?
Oh, yeah.
In sanitary?
Well, let's put it this way. You were a little pissed that he took an extra long shower one time. He needs to scrub and rinse properly. Yeah, but he needs to scrub and rinse every little crevice.
Every little crevice. That's scary. Anyway,
listen, it's been a pleasure, and especially for you people that are watching this.
The pleasure was all yours.
The pleasure was all yours. Take care, and we'll see you.
Hi, this is William Morrow. Are you one of those people who join a health club, and after they have your big, overpriced annual membership, you notice that you're on your own with little or no results even after all the promises? Then the website Personal Trainer is for you. Thank you very much, William H. Morrow III.
So you lost another argument with a conservative, right-wing Republican. He talked over you. He screamed and yelled. He brought out the Bible. He thumped it. He quoted scripture to you. You were lost because you came at him with facts. Nothing but facts. And you expected that would make you look good. That would make you win the argument, but it didn't. You know why you lost the argument? You know why you're going to lose your next argument? Because you don't read Censored. Censored, a 30-year-old newsletter that shows you how to defeat a conservative. Read Censored, and you'll have all the ammunition you need. Every time you get into an argument with a right-wing conservative, so-called Christian. Censored. That's all you need. Read it and defeat a conservative.
Greetings, listeners. Let me speak to you for a moment about the foundation of our entire organization, Newsletters Censored. It was founded by our mentor, the Reverend Dr. William J. Eisenman, in 1977. It discusses the 5 taboos of American life: politics, religion, health, human sexuality, and child rearing. You won't find anything like this in the mainstream media and the press. It reveals the kind of truth that most people are afraid to hear. Can you handle it? We are living in the end times, so in order to defeat a conservative and save America, you need Newsletter Censored. Go to www.newslettercensored.com www.newslettercensor.com. Click on the printable order form page, and with your gift to support this work, get your free annual subscription. This is James P. Madonna of Megalife 21, the hardest hitting internet talk radio station on the planet.